is this shit? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You know what that is? That was Mr. Darryl Vanamburg's freaking Black Widow. It is a lie. It is crap. Also known as duty. Anything you want to call it, I think it would be that. Except for great or good, because it's not. It is very shrouded in lies. Number one, everything you gotta use to do any of these effects are freaking daggum shimmed. Okay? And then two, it's not instantly repeatable. That's a lie. Mr. Darryl Vanamburg, you're a liar. I know you are because I bought your shit. And it's a lie. And number three, yeah, I'm just, it's off the dome. It's uncomfortable. Don't work too good. You know, the first time I was like, hey, I can't get this go-go gadget shit to work right. And I'm like, hey, I'm a freaking mechanic. I know how things work. But this thing ain't working right. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what Mr. Darryl Vanamburg's doing. You know, I'm out here freaking looking like RoboCop trying to make things change. What is this? Who's this guy? Who's this guy think he is? Mr. RoboCop? Huh? When you need somebody to fight crime, you gonna send me out there because I got Mr. Darryl Vanamburg's Black Widow on? This is freaking crap. So, we're gonna have some questions about it, and then we're gonna let you know as much as we can before you think about buying this piece of crap. Let's go, Matt.
Alright, let's start with the demo when you first saw it. When you first saw the demo and the write-up, did it give you certain ideas that you could do with it that you couldn't when you got it? Because I know that there was quite a bit of excitement when this thing first came out, but when a lot of people got it, it seems like most of them never used it.
Yeah, when you show a magician something like this and, you know, you lie to them about it, their minds are going to go all over the place. You know, I'm thinking, you know, I can set, you know, somebody's hand, you know, in front of me, say, hey, look at this, this is a, you know, a freaking Starburst wrapper, and I'm gonna lay the Starburst wrapper right there, you know? And then I'm thinking I just wave my hand over it, and then, you know, whatever this little gizmo gadget thing is gonna do, it's gonna do its little thing, right? And I just, you know, I just gotta be me with Jonny, you know? And it's gonna change into like a full freaking Starburst, right? But it's not. It don't work like that. This is, you know, they hide everything. You know, they do these things in the demo that you think would, you know, make sense. You're thinking, how's this working? You know, what's really going on? You know, and ooh, the advertisement was good. You know, Mr. Darryl, you knew what you're doing. A lot of people about, you know, trying to get your money. I guess you feel bad about sitting in your freaking house all day trying to make this stuff right, and you're like, oh, well, I might as well get some money back from all this time I wasted on this piece of shit. So, you know, they show you on the demo, I'm gonna take this piece of popcorn, right? I'll wave my hand over it in the spectator's hands just like that, and it's gonna change it to a piece of popcorn, right? And you're thinking, man, that's pretty slick. You do that on like a date with the girl up at the movie theater, you know, or freaking your little freaking cousins because they think you're cool because you look like Johnny 8-Ball, you know, you do all these cool card things and stuff. But it's a lie. You can't do this stuff. Everything's got to be pre-prepared. Everything's got to be pre-prepared. So, you know, unless you switch things in and out, you know, which Johnny 8-Ball can do, but he don't want to work that hard for his money. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it's easy to do some false transfers. So I think it's, you know, it's definitely not what the demo shows you.
So what you're saying is, let's take the popcorn thing for example. It'd be easy to finger palm a piece of popcorn, get a seed out of somebody's bag, and just false transfer it. With this, what you're saying is you'd have to have a prepared piece of popcorn that's shimmed, take a piece, false transfer it to the shimmed one, then have the Black Widow set up to... Am I following this right? You need to do a false transfer, have the Black Widow set up, then use it in the actual...
I mean, I don't want to give away the method, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow, okay. And it's not instantly repeatable.
Definitely not. It's not instantly repeatable at all. I mean, if you wanted to reset this, you either, like I said, you're going to have to either go to the bathroom or you're going to have to misdirect you. What's that over there? Okay, I'm going to show you something. You know, that's not the kind of misdirection you want to be. You're like, fire! Fire! I'm just playing with you, you know?
And why don't you comment on the practicality of the Black Widow? Is this something you'd use in a professional setting? Is this something that you would feel comfortable going out with and performing regularly with? And as you know, how would it work with your pocket management and as well as all your other material and things you're used to wearing, etc.?
Now, I don't think it's not going to get in between the way of you and your pocket management. Nothing you wear is going to stay in your pockets. It's kind of isolated from everything, but it's very uncomfortable. As well, it is something that you, as they say on the advertisement, you know, it's something you anchor to a part of your body. I don't know where, but you're going to anchor it somewhere. And what happens is that it doesn't stay in the ideal position for things to happen. You're gonna try and make things happen, and things are gonna change, angles are gonna change, but you're used to practicing this one way, but it's not working out that way because, you're in a professional environment and you can't touch this thing. You can while you're putting it on, but, while you're working, you don't want to be, rolling up, whatever part of your clothes you're wearing because, you don't want nobody to see this. That's pretty obvious. If anybody sees this, they're going to think, who's this guy? Mr. Go-Go Gadget? Freaking James Bond over here, freaking making people vanish and stuff. So, no.
Is there any danger of the Black Widow activating at a moment where somebody may not want it to?
That is something that I do gotta hand to Mr. Darryl Vanamburg. No, there is a deactivation switch, if you will, or process where you are able to freaking move completely normal. Nothing's gonna happen. You can be okay. You can shake people's hands. You can go, hey yo, Jonny 8-Ball, is that you? And I'll be like, hey yo, yeah, that's me. So you can have, full range of motion, and then when you hook things back up, things are good, the kosher. I think it's pretty covert. That's probably the only positive thing I could say is that you can actually turn it off while you're wearing it if you're thinking, hey, this was a dumb idea. Might as well turn it off.
So turning it off and turning it on is pretty covert action then, or?
Definitely, when the guys are just adjusting your clothes, straightening up your pants, tightening up, tucking your shirt in, walking around, you can definitely, it's not turning off because it is not electric. It's all physical things like strings and pulleys and levers and levers and all this good stuff.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate the Black Widow.
Oh, I'd have to say it's probably like a 3. Because it don't work. It works, but you gotta it's gotta be perfect. Everything's gotta be perfect. You can't move too well, So it works, but not well. Something you can't really take out unless you really sit down with it. And then this would be like really learning how to use a third arm. Like really, literally. I'm dead serious. This is like learning to use a whole nother arm if you want to use this thing for your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Plus the price is crazy. Mr. Darryl Vanamburg, what you freaking robbing Jonny 8-Ball? What the hell for? What I ever do to you? You try to get your time and money back for freaking working on this crap? What is this? That's freaking crap. So it's a 3. Bad practicality, way overpriced. If you asked for $75, I'd be like, hey, good thing, Mr. Darryl Vanamburg. It wasn't a bad idea. And you're trying to help out fellow magicians by not ripping them off, but you ripped us off. And number 3. Yeah, that's it.
Any final words on the Black Widow?
Don't buy it.